This is how I helped 14 completely different B2B SaaS startups hit 1 to 3 million ARR using high-intent scaling. The problem is that most startups aren't growing fast enough because they're wasting too much time and effort on prospects that need a lot of convincing. What I've done with every single founder out of 150 people I worked with is I showed them how to start selling to ready-to-buy leads who are actually looking for a solution like yours right now. And in this video, I'll explain why high-intent scaling is the fastest and most effective way to get a B2B SaaS startup to 1 to 3 million ARR. Most founders are stuck under 1 million a year because their pipeline is full of low-intent, unqualified prospects. And there is no consistent, scalable way of getting prospects who are looking for a solution like yours and do have the budget for it. As you see, the only way you break through this plateau is by having a predictable way of getting ready-to-buy leads on your product demos. And just imagine how much easier it would be for you to start adding 10 to 20k MRR every month if every lead getting on a call would know why they need your product, would be looking to implement it now, and have the budget for it. It's unreasonable you wouldn't start scaling much faster. So the way I helped 14 different founders hit 1 to 3 million ARR has looked like this. First, I showed the founder how to use ad algorithms the right way so they could fill their pipeline with high-intent buyers. Second, I installed a sales process that would convert them into customers. And third, I just taught them how to scale their winning ads so they could reinvest this new revenue to get even more of these high-intent buyers. And unless you are keen to spend 4 years and multiple 6 figures on figuring it out, you can simply apply for my advisory and I'll show you how to implement this high-intent scaling system into your business. Because over the years, I tested more than 35 different ways of scaling B2B SaaS startups, which brought them over 60 million in client results. And this one is by far the easiest, quickest, and most scalable way to get results with. Saying this because it's the exact approach which I used to help Arman scale from 10k to 100k MRR in only 8 months without any external funding. And here are a couple of screenshots from this. It brought 62k in sales for Noah just in his first week of us implementing it into his business, after he's been stuck at only adding like 3 to 5k for months. And this is another screenshot from Slack here. Then Terence, Jose, and Britton all booked between 30 and 50 product demos in the first 2 to 3 weeks of using this system after being stuck with empty calendars for months. And then Ilya added 32k MRR in 6 months before he turned 21. So let me clarify who this is not for. If you don't have a B2B SaaS, you aren't full-time on your startup, you aren't willing to spend 3 days and 3 hours a week to build out a scalable ad engine that can get you all the way to an 8-figure exit, then this is not for you. And also, if you aren't willing to invest in advisory from someone who has scaled 150 different startups, generating them tens of millions in client results and taking 14 of them to 1 to 3 million ARR and beyond. If you'd rather take 1 to 4 years and spend $500,000 to figure it out all yourself, or you'd continue searching for this magical agency that will just do all of it for you at no cost, then please just don't apply. If that's not you, then hear me out. The quality and volume of prospects you get in your startup depends on how your ads look, your messaging, your buyer journey, your targeting, and your offer clarity. My role is to help you dial in all of this so you have a pipeline of high-intent leads that pay you more, quicker. And this way you'll just get to 1 to 3 mil a lot faster, as many of my other clients have done. So here's how the whole approach is going to work in 3 steps. Step 1, I'm going to help you launch campaigns. I help you correctly launch and run the ad campaigns to identify your high-intent ICP, to see who is actually willing to pay the most for your solution quickest. If accepted inside, I'll give you access to proven ad templates, which already booked thousands of demos, and I will share the exact GPT ad copy prompts that generated millions in sales, all to save you this 380k in ad spend and 3 years of effort, which I've invested for you, testing it in every niche imaginable. Step 2, I will help you implement a 3-level sales mechanism. Now, I will install a proven sales process into your startup so you close as many of these new leads as possible. We don't want to miss out on this one. I will share the best practices for selling mid-ticket and high-ticket SaaS products, showing you what your buyer journey should look like before the demo, during the call, and after the call. This way, you get prepared high-intent leads and convert them without long sales cycles, because this kills a lot of startups trying to sell to enterprises. Then I will help you write a script for your solution and help you make sure that you secure at least a 25% close rate so you can completely transition from founder-led to team-led sales. And step 3 is going to be about scaling. So I will help you scale with this predictable paid acquisition by showing you how to reinvest this new revenue into winning ads the most effective way possible so you don't burn any budget. And there are many mistakes being done in this one. So it's easy to mess up a winning campaign with only a couple misclicks. To ensure you sustainably scale this to 100K to 250K MRR and then beyond, I will share a conversion scorecard that breaks down all the metrics you should and shouldn't care about and what exactly you need to do if any of them fall behind. Now, the most common questions. What results can I expect? Look, this one depends fully on you and how fast you execute. Terence booked 14 demos in his first 2 days, while Noah made 62K in sales in his first week. The approach has been tested in over 100 different niches, so as long as you commit to it, there is no way you don't see significant impact on your pipeline. Now, about fortune telling, no one can tell you exactly what is going to happen in future, who would be doing what. So I will help you as an advisor so you actually learn how your sales and marketing work. Thanks to that, whenever you will hire a full-time person or an agency in future, you'll always have the full picture because you yourself have already made it work. You'll run ads from your account while I will be there to help you do it the right way, sharing all the proven ad and copy templates so you can start getting more leads much quicker. At what stage can I apply? While the majority of companies inside SaaS Camp are between 10K and 240K MRR, I still often work with earlier and later stage projects when I see it makes sense. And I have over 40 testimonials from founders below 10K MRR as well. So it's just better we discuss your situation in person. How much ad budget is required? Here, typically we start around $100 a day in spend. Whether you spend less or more defines how quickly you'll know which messaging gets you the high intent buyers. Next one is how long it takes to see results. Again, nobody knows the future, and you can see the metrics only as you start running campaigns. So the more effort and spend you put in, the quicker you will see them. I had tens of founders go from empty calendars to full calendars in days, but it all comes down to how quickly you implement my feedback. Is it okay to do this if the product isn't fully ready yet? Spoiler alert, your product will never fully be ready. So even if you take billion-dollar tech companies, they still don't have perfect products. You start scaling when you stop waiting for this one feature to be complete and start learning how to attract buyers who are already wanting to purchase what you offer, not the ones who need a lot of convincing. In the end, every day you're not significantly growing your startup, 2 things happen. One, you're losing tens of thousands in your valuation because of your flat revenue chart. And second, you're making it impossible to hire A-level talent to get out of this situation because A-level talent never joins slow growing projects which they see no future in. So if you want to get to 1 to 3 million ARR, the quickest and most high leverage way possible, submit your application nearby so I can see if we are a good fit.